Hello. Here I am. Another day in paradise. Not. I have a new Saga with my telephone. In case you've been watching. But how about a pink pineapple sunrise? Yeah. Not really gonna happen, I don't think. But anyway, what I'm gonna tell you about is, this is for making my tassels for my beads. I replaced, or had my iPhone replaced, because I didn't want to upgrade and buy a new phone. I wanted to use my insurance and replace it. So it got replaced last week, and they sent me an ugly black refurbished phone that's not working, or it's working. It took 3 days to, that's not working. That's me. It took 3 days to, let's get that away. 3 days to migrate data with the AT&T store, and they were all very nice. That had nothing to do with anything. It's just I was disappointed that they sent me an ugly black phone that was refurbished. I guess that's just the way it is, but hey, but I still had to pay $149. So, you know, that's my high deductible. So I have noticed that this one, the battery doesn't last very well. And I'm hoping that the battery is going to last for this video. I'm really thinking that I might need to shift this up a little bit and put my charger on it right now while we're talking, because I'm really disappointed. So today I had the discussion with everybody concerned. I cried a little, and I got really a little upset, and the young lady with a surety on, it's called insurance, just, you know, understood, I guess. So what's gonna happen now? Don't you see I did ink this t-shirt a long while back on here. So now I'm trying to, I've changed the position of the phone a little bit. So hopefully all this stays nice, because I haven't changed my setup yet, and I'm still on my Archon, which needs to be back over at the other desk, and I need to get my tripod back, but that's okay. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. It's going to be all right. Hello, Ellen. I can't see comments, but I can see people coming on. So this is also the 7th day. Besides the phone issue, the battery's not holding. So they are going to send me another phone, and I'm going to spend another 2 days and 5 hours or more at the AT&T store, probably getting everything moved over again. It's like, what? But that's just the way it is. And today is day 7 of having a queasy stomach every morning. I don't, and kind of through the day a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what that could be. I just don't know what it could be. I wonder if a gallbladder acts that way. If you don't have pain, but if there's a problem with it, that maybe it just makes you a little nauseous and queasy. I don't throw up. I don't have any other symptoms. Eating seems to help it. So I fear that I'm not going to lose weight with this. So anyway, that's that story. And I wish it would go away so that I can feel better. Let me think what else. So we're going to try to work on, we're going to do a live tonight. We're going to do this come what may. And there's a couple of things I was going to do, but I'll continue it because I am going to etch. And I think I showed everyone this. I am going to etch on this glass. And I'm going to etch something beachy. Maybe keep palm and carry on and put a palm tree in here. I don't know. But I did find beach sand. You know, we're not far from the beach, but I'm not going until August, so we couldn't wait. This is beach sand, it says. So we'll see. It's, I don't know what it is, actually. It's something. Beach stone granules. But I'm going to put that in here once I get it all done and get it situated. I'll put it in here. I'm going to etch on the front. And I'll probably put a starfish and a sand dollar or something. We'll do something beachy. And I'll mix some shells in there because I've had these shells for a long, long time. So I've been trying to use them. So that's what I am going to do to continue with our club, our June club, which is just beachy, beachy. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. Ralph Waldo Emerson. So tonight I had promised that I would do on this canvas that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's a small canvas, not very big. And I'm going to see what I can do on it. Beach, please. I think I'm gonna do the words beach, please on it. Now I'm gonna put this inside it, I think, to buffer it. Actually, I'd really rather put something hard inside it because it's bendy. Maybe we could do it on top of this. No. Something more like a book. Hold on. Maybe a couple of stamp cases. It needs to fulfill the whole width of it, though. That's the only problem. I see something else here. I'm trying not to move from my desk. Okay, I found it. I found it. Perfect. It's my stamp scrubber. We'll just use it. That will be absolutely, except there's, it has little knot things in it. I'll have to be sure that I miss those. Like right here. So I'm gonna wax it really quick because I think that's what I need to do. I don't think I have to do any other prepping. Some folks, I think, have sanded theirs, but I'm just going to kind of wax it lightly. And we're going to go right over this, and we're going to use Cadet Blue because I'm going to hold it up in just a second so you can see why. Okay. Oops. I don't know if I need to turn that light off. This color right here is a deep blue, really pretty cobalt type deep blue. So I think that our paste in Cadet Blue will show up nicely, even though it, yeah, it will. It'll look much better. It's that color. So I think it'll do nice. So I was trying to figure out what to put on it because this is really big. But swim, whoa, don't get it onto the paste here. Let's just keep it all safe. Swim the sea is one thing, but then I had this and I thought, what if I just did beach please, just those two words. So I have used that transfer already, I used it on this board. There you go. Beach, please. And that I put the seashell on it in teal, and then I put a sand dollar. I glued a sand dollar because that was a hole. I put a piece of cardstock, black cardstock back there, but that was a hole that was a star. Not a starfish, but a star. This one, well, put it down here. This one is also done with the club, Swim the Sea. And I decoupaged a starfish napkin on the bottom here. So that's taking in, put some shells on it and some little marbles, and that's keeping with the beach theme. So June just must be beachy month because our transfer is kind of beachy. Next month's transfer is strawberries. That's gonna be fun when we get it. And to be in the club, it's $19.99, free shipping. You become entitled to some other offers that are special only to club members at times. And it's a way that you can, all you need is a surface to put it on. Sorry. And you can do this on cardstock and watercolor paper, all kinds of things. You can do the paste. But you get three pastes, three different pastes, three different colors to work with each month. And it's just a surprise each month, and it gives a person that doesn't have a lot of items to work with, it gives them that transfer, and that transfer is usable for like up to 12 times. So you can save it and use it next year. So I'm gonna go beach, please. It's just gonna be simple, easy, simple, simple, simple. We just wanna make sure we don't hit those knots on this thing that's underneath, and that it meets the requirements. I need it to come down just a tiny bit. And okay, so we're gonna hope this works. This is live. Anything could happen. And I did find this, and I'm going to incorporate this somewhere, somehow, into our beachy theme, because it's really beachy. It's really oceanic and yacht, I guess, or some sort of a big boat. An anchor that anchors the boat down in the ocean. So let's get this going real quick, because this will go fast. And I'm not doing anything else to this. This has already got a hanger on the, I think it's got a hanger on the back. If it doesn't, I'll put a hanger on it for it to hang on the wall, a little sawtooth hanger. And this has a comma. Let's catch the comma while we're catching things. Beach, please. And that's simple. Let's see. Peel and reveal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's perfect. I'm always surprised. Is that not pretty? Very, very pretty. Very pretty. So let's see. We need now the word please. And we need to dry this a little bit before we do this. This was like just something I needed, you know. It was a little $1 canvas, and well, $1.25, I guess, because it was recently. But it's gonna make a beautiful wall hanging. I mean, for someone's bathroom that have all their beach homes, and they want to decorate them like the beach. I mean, that's what I would if I had a beach home. We have people that have beach homes, and they're very fortunate and very blessed to some degree, except when hurricanes come. And Myrtle Beach is our big beach, so it's a really popular beach, and everybody knows about it, and it's the beach to go to. So the word please is going to go right under here. We have our comma already, and I want to hold it up a second. Make sure it looks like it's straight. For whomever came on and didn't see this, I have this is a stamp scrub pad for scrubbing rubber stamps. I was trying to find something that would go underneath here to keep it really buffered nice. My towel I just didn't want to do the towel. So, okay, that was not as straight as I wanted it, so I'm trying to make sure it's straight. Don't want to go right up in there I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay, and we're not going to put that starfish because it'll look really funny hanging down there. Let's put this right here. Okay. This is just going to be nice. And I'm about out of my cadet blue, this jar. I have another jar, but I have used a lot of it. Oops. We don't want this to bleed, so we want to make sure this transfer is down nice. Nice and easy. It's just easy to do. I mean, nothing hard to do. Like I said, this is an experiment. I have done something on canvas before. I did do something last year when I first started. On a beautiful big beach, just kind of a scene like this with the ocean and the waves. And I did Trust in the Lord, and it came out absolutely beautiful. It was one of our transfers then, and it just came out beautiful. Oh, that stuck. Okay. You know what? I am happy. Give me some hearts if you like that. It's pretty good, huh? Don't you think it looks nice? And like I said, I used that cadet, and it matches nicely with this little area of blue. Perfect, same color blue, actually, when you see it up close. Whether you can see that or not, I don't know, but there it is. So a heart would make me happy. If you said a heart, that would be good. If you just hit a heart, hit the heart, please. Okay, so that's all we're going to have on this one. It's done, and it does have a hanger on the back. So hey, Audrey, nice to have you on board. I just did this little canvas from Dollar Tree, and I transferred the words beach please on it, and it's from this transfer that has flip-flops on it. So I just took words, and it was this transfer. Oops, did I drop it? I did, yes. Okay, it's all right, just a board. It's that transfer that says beach please and flip-flops and all kinds of little things. So anyway, the mama here is having trouble. The mama here has had trouble for 7 days, it seems like. Oh, I lost all my seashells, but that's okay. All but one, two. That's all right. I was worried about those seashells staying on because there wasn't much base to hold them on with the glue. So I'm going to have to figure something else out with them. So we've done this project, and we're going to move on. I'm going to put this over to the side to dry. And we have 2 more pieces that I'm not going to change up a whole lot, but I'm going to, these were Dollar Tree decor, beach decor. We have a seahorse. And a starfish. So these could make a well, you could put them together like in your bathroom or something. And like I said, this kind of decor sells nicely here because we have people with beach homes and they like to decorate beachy. So, and usually the colors are this type of colors that I'm using right now. So I'm trying to get all of this blue off of this squeegee. Then I think I'll just put it in the water because I've got too much blue and black. They just make a big mess on the fingers. Okay, this will do, probably we'll do it in black because I think black. What do you think? Who's watching that knows? Black or white? Black or white? I think black. I think it'll be better. So we're gonna pull this. Let me put this away and put some water on it so I can wash it later and get that blue off it. Doesn't take a whole lot to clean our transfers. They clean up nicely and are reusable again as long as you clean them soon enough, keep them damp. So, swim the sea. I'm afraid the swim might be too big. I'm gonna try this, but swim, maybe not. Swim, yeah, swim. It's too big. Live. Live the sea, drink the wild air. Maybe that would work. Live, I'll do the word live. No, I think these are just going to be too big. So, let's see what this one says. This one, I used to get the shell off of it. It says shell, yeah. Let's see. If we did shell, that's, I think this is on a piece of metal that I can, I thought maybe bend. It's kind of out, so maybe I can just, for a minute, bend it out so that we can get shell, yeah, on here. Let's try it. I need to fuzz it though, because to this metal, to this aluminum, the transfers really will stick nice, because you want them to stick nice most of the time, but you don't want them to stick so that they won't pull up good. That they'll. So shell, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get all this out of the way and let's put the word shell. We'll do yeah right underneath it. We're gonna try it. It's you know what, it's live and it's like I'm doing my own thing here. That's what I'm doing. My own, out of my head, my idea. I'm using Dollar Tree's surface and just trying to come up with something that I think will make a pretty home decor piece for your bathroom. You don't even have to have a beach home. For your bathroom, if you're doing that theme, say in the summertime, I think it would look nice. At any rate, it's apparently the trendy thing right now because it's everywhere. Let's pull this one up. Pull it up without getting that in there. Without that, I said, let's get it right. I'm not as ambidextrous as I used to be, people. Okay, that looks good. Just got to get it up. I hope it's not crooked. Shell. You know what? I'm going to just put the word shell. And I'm going to put this shell on there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that a little bit before we put this back down. And then we've got, yes, I like that. I like that better. We could put a starfish, but let's put a shell. Let's put a shell. If they had one with a shell on it, I didn't see it. This is a big shell too, let me tell you. This is a big shell. This shell is going to be big on here. So, shall we do the shell in teal? Or should we do the shell in black? Or should we do the shell? I'm going to sit this right here for now. In something that sparkles, like eucalyptus, because that's kind of a really turquoisey color in my estimation. Eucalyptus, or no, let's do the shell and eucalyptus. Wow, I haven't opened that in a little while, a couple of times. I think that's a pretty color. And it's going to sparkle. It's going to shimmer and sparkle. I think it's supposed to. It should. That's a lot of paste on there. That's a lot of surface. It's all shell. It's all silkscreen. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I thought this way. I didn't think about this ahead of time, to be honest with you. I knew I was going to use the pieces, and I didn't map it out that what would fit and what wouldn't fit. So what happens when you do that, then you run into change me up things, and that's what I've done. Let's change me up here. So let's pull it up. I think it's going to show, but I'm not sure. It may not be what we want. And it's such an easy piece to do. But let's see. Let's put our little starfish back down. How does that look to you? Not bad. Not bad. And you know what? It goes with that, with all this other color that I'm doing. I mean, this goes perfect. I'm thinking maybe I saw that eucalyptus in here. I mean, the color. So I think it'll look nice. So I'm going to hang this right here on my little Archon. I'm going to put that up there now, for now. Okay, that's going to make a lot of noise. So we have one more we need to do. We need to do the seahorse. And I'm gonna put Sunshine, Sea, and Wild Air. Maybe Sunshine, Sea, and Wild Air. That would probably be my best bet. I don't think I want to do the flip-flops again because we've done that. And until I'm going to clean this real quick. The shimmer leaves glitter on your transfer, but the shimmer comes off nicely. That's the beauty of it. This is a board eraser for anyone that's interested in doing this. And we're going to take the board eraser and put that cadet blue everywhere. That's okay. I have old towels here that that's what I'm using, or old towels. This does work better in the sink. I mean, you can clean more effectively. You can clean your transfer. But the transfers get stained, and that's okay. They're a vinyl fabric, and it's quite all right. Let's get the black. We'll use a different one. These board erasers are really good at doing what they do. Then you turn it over and you work on the back side, on the sticky side. Leave it to dry. You can leave it to air dry. You can dry it with a paper towel, anything. But we've got to flip it. And when we flip it, it's going to have, beach please. And there's still some in here, which we need to get out of the screen, so it can be used again. This is the second time I've used this one. So, and I've used everything on it. So it cleaned up nicely last time, and it looks good. Let's pull this one up. And it's the second time I've used the shell, but the first time I've used the word shell on this one, so it's all good. Clean, 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 clean. It will be clean as it can be. There we go. It's all done. We're going to leave it over here to dry. Underneath, I'll leave that with it. Then I'm going to clean my hands with a Clorox wipe, not because it needs to be a Clorox wipe, that's because that's what I have here. So, if you're interested in the club, just say club, and I'll send you a message how to do it, how to join it. It's a 3-month subscription for 3 months, and then you can opt out if you aren't happy with it or if you don't feel like it's the thing for you. And if you're into the crafting part and you want to gain supplies, an ideal way right now is a June special to become a designer for $59, and you get $250 worth of product to work with, and a business kit in case you want to make money with it. You can be hobbyist, or you can make money, or you can just get your kit and move on. But it's $100 a quarter every 3 months to stay active, and that's really not hard, especially if you have people that you know like doing this, and they can boost your income buying from you. So that's another plus. And it's not a necessity. I just want you to watch me and stay with me and give me some good hints about what you'd like to see. So we decided I just am going to try the swim. I know that let's just put the word swim. What about swim? Swim in the cobalt color, maybe. How far down can I go here? Because we definitely can't put the C, I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm going to pull this. I don't know how well he's on here, but I'm going to pull him up a little bit and get the swim on the best I can. We have to overcome the rope, so I'm gonna have to cut the rope and we can just tie it back because the rope is a plus to have to hang it without changing up the hanger, so that's okay. That's gonna work. Swim, 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 swim. Yeah. So we're gonna do swim. And this is a big lot of letters. I mean, a lot of space letters. It's a big font, really big font. It's really gonna hold up nicely, I think. I got black on my finger. Gotta be careful. Be careful. This is kind of bouncy. This little metal aluminum piece is bouncy right now. I was hoping I had enough paste to not have to dip again into the jar. I think I do. Okay. Had a little left over. It's always a plus. Okay, so we're going to pull it. Had a little bit of a bleed, but that'll wash off where in the W. That'll wash off. So, ooh, got paste on here. We can't, I don't think, clean that right now. And I know we can't get the C. Pretty sure we can't get the C. We're going to lay this down back here. And I'm going to wet it. I'm going to use this white to get some of it off before I go further. Well, this sponge is splitting, but it's okay. It's doing its job. We just have to make sure we get most of it out. It will look atrocious when I pull it out again. And there's swim, and there's where it bled. That's because I see there was a buckle in that transfer I didn't see. So that's what happens. But it's easy to fix because we have that metal surface. If it were wood, I might have to do a little bit more of a fix. But because it is metal, I'm going to get another one of these wipes and clean my hands. I should use my water wipes for my hands though, because Clorox is not really good on your hands. And my nails are a mess. I don't have that kind of polish on them again, so they're kind of a mess. And so we have a shell and a shell. We did that. You can see that in the light. We did this Dollar Tree canvas, and we put Beach Please on it. And we did this the word swim, and I'll correct the bleed right here. That'll come right off. It'll scrape off. So that's what we did. Swim. It's cockeyed. It's okay though. That's what happens. And I'll have to tie that back because I had to cut that to get to it. So that's what we've done for now. And tomorrow we're going to etch. Hopefully I'm going to feel better, and we're going to etch this. We're going to etch this piece. We're going to use etching cream and a transfer, and we'll use the June Club transfer. And I got where's all the stuff I got? Oh, here it is. I got some sand to put in this glass thing in here. There's lights for it as well. Let me cover this paste up before I have a mess. Anyway, the lights, I don't know where I put them, but they go inside here. And these are like really kind of neat. But we're going to put sand and shells. I have shells. I've had those shells for a long time. We're going to do ribbon on these other pieces. The Dollar Tree has all the beachy ribbon you need. And I'll have ribbon until I die. I like that one. I like the colors. So we'll have a starfish and sand dollar in here, I think. I'm not sure how I'm going to display them, but the starfish and the sand dollars. And they'll kind of, this is the sand dollar, so what it looks like. And that was done on this board. This was a, and that's that same shell that I put on here. So, that transfer has gone a long way so far. So we'll do the etching. We'll etch the glass. We have this. It's Armor Etch, and that goes right onto the transfer. You put the transfer on and you etch, and you peel it off. It doesn't hurt the transfer, and it etches into the glass, and it makes a really neat design from the transfer. And then we'll incorporate this in some way. And like I said, I had gotten this and I peeled the paper off. So I'm going to paint this This was a beach, something beachy it said, I don't remember, but I was messing with it and peeled the paper off. So tomorrow is another day, and I'm going to pray I feel better. So we'll work on this. We probably will etch, we'll do this, we'll work on this and incorporate this on another board that I have. I have a shiplap board that I'm going to do a transfer on, and I'll put this anchor on it. I got that at the Walmart yesterday. So, or I don't know when I got it, maybe yesterday. So tomorrow we'll do these others, but the etching is important, and I think that's going to make a really pretty piece. That make a pretty piece for the bathroom, for somebody's bathroom if they want to decorate in a beachy theme, to put all that sand in there. And I can't believe I bought sand, but I did. So I want to thank you for watching. I couldn't see the people on here. My system, Facebook's not working with me, not cooperating with letting me see stuff right now. It's just something that the way my setup is, and I'm going to change back to my other tripod. This system I have is not good because when I shake the disc, I'm thinking that shakes too. So until tomorrow, I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful evening, and God be with you, and I pray blessings upon you. And again, thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye-bye.